Hello, I'm Jenny, virtual presenter of the Inova Plus channel. Inova Plus News, Intellectual Property and INPI is on the air, bringing posts available on the internet between November 1st and 7th, 2023. But, before you start, be sure to subscribe to our channel, here on YouTube. It's fast and free. Oh, you're already subscribed, so, thank you so much for your support. Take advantage and press the notification bell to stay up to date with the news of the channel, and also like and share the videos you like on your social networks. Help us reach the 1,000 subscriber mark. Let's get to today's posts. First block, Intellectual Property. News number 1, Metro, November 1st, 2023, genetically modified silkworms produce ultra-strong silk. Researchers have developed genetically modified silk fibers that can produce silk up to 6 times stronger than Kevlar. These fibers can be used in medical, wound dressing, blind, and structural materials for vehicles. They also have the potential to serve as an eco-friendly alternative to synthetic materials like polyester and nylon. The researchers used the gene editing tool CRISPR-Cas9 to insert genes into the silk protein. The resulting silk fibers are more mechanically strong and flexible than natural silk, and they also have a protective layer to help them resist sunlight and moisture. The researchers are optimistic about the long-term commercialization of this type of silk, but they face challenges such as gene transmission, competition, and intellectual property issues. News number 2, AEN/PR, November 1st, 2023, government announces finalists in Entrepreneurship and Innovation Program. The Brazilian government has announced the finalists of the 2023 Industrial Innovation Program, focusing on transforming scientific research into new products, services, and products for the market. The program, coordinated by the Secretariat of Science, Technology and Higher Education, SETI, aims to foster innovation, intellectual property and entrepreneurship among researchers. The projects are developed at the universities of Londrina, Moringa, UTFPR and the Pontifical Catholic University of Parana. The program also seeks to align new businesses with the market through technology transfer, licensing, and strategic connections between regional innovation ecosystems. All projects received patents from the National Institute of Industrial Property, INPI, linked to the Ministry of Development, Industry, Commerce and Services, MDIC. The projects aim to improve patients' respiratory function, improve lung expansion, and promote sustainable and qualified development in higher education institutions. News number 3, hardware.com.br, November 3, 2023, Nokia sues Amazon and HP for patent infringement. Nokia has filed a lawsuit against Amazon and HP for patent infringement in a Delaware federal court. The company alleges that Amazon's streaming services, Prime Video and Twitch, and HP's computers violated its intellectual property rights related to video compression, delivery, and other streaming technologies. The lawsuit also involves Asus, Samsung, Panasonic, Xiaomi, and Oppo. Nokia claims that Amazon and HP have not acquired licenses for these patents, opting instead to use Nokia's technology to improve the efficiency of high-quality video transmission. The lawsuit marks a significant development in the tech industry's intellectual property landscape. Nokia argues that these patents are essential to the International Telecommunication Union's standards for video encoding technology. Amazon and HP have not yet initiated litigation, but Nokia remains optimistic and expects Amazon and HP to accept their obligations and compete for a license. The lawsuit also involves international lawsuits against Amazon in Germany, India, the United Kingdom and the European Union's Unified Patent Court. Nokia's patent portfolio is significant, with more than 20,000 patent families, highlighting its significant contributions to technology and innovation. The lawsuit seeks to set precedents for how intellectual property rights are protected and enforced in the ever-evolving tech industry. News number 4, Federal University of CEARA with Acute, November 7, 2023, university meetings will have a lecture with Minister Silvio Almeida, cultural exhibition and debates, see schedule. The university meetings of the Federal University of Ceará 2023 will feature a panel discussion with the Minister of Human Rights and Citizenship, Silvio Almeida, and cultural presentations. The event will take place on the third Friday, at 11 a.m., at the Icaro Moreira Auditorium, Science Center, Paisai campus. The event will also feature art, culture, popular and pop, as well as services such as a restaurant, library, transportation and internship agency. The events will take place from November 8th to 10th in Fortaleza, with activities in Fortaleza including a Thinkathon, a startup showcase, and a Confucius exhibition. The event will also feature a series of debates and presentations on various topics, such as the inclusion of artists in universities, ethics and integrity in research, and the responsibility of science in the social development of Ceará. The event will also feature cultural performances, such as music, dance, theater, and performance, as well as research results. Second block, INPI. News number 5, Digital Look, November 1st, 2023, why did Apple sue Gradiente? Understand the case. Apple and Brazil's Gradiente are in a dispute over the use of the iPhone trademark. Apple, known for its line of products with iNames, argues that Gradiente can only use the full phrase iPhone Gradiente, but not the term iPhone in isolation. Gradiente, on the other hand, applied for the registration of the trademark iPhone with the National Institute of Industrial Property, INPI, in 2000, when Apple was not yet active in the cell phone market. The dispute began when the Federal Regional Court of the Second Region, TRF2, ruled that the INPI could not disregard these changes. The dispute revolved mainly around the use of the iPhone trademark, with the majority of the Supreme Court justices believing that there was no impediment for the Brazilian company to continue using the Gradiente iPhone trademark. The case is considered a general repercussion, involving issues of industrial property and consumer protection. The Supreme Court's decision has implications for future similar cases and for the technology market as a whole. News number 6, INPI, November 6, 2023, INPI takes the topic of IP to the Inova Amazonia program. INPI works to support the development of the Amazon region and participates in the Inova Amazonia program, developed by the Brazilian Micro and Small Business Service, SEBRE. On November 6, INPI held 3 online workshops for 260 startups in Pernambuco/Bahia, Minas Gerais and Goiás. The workshops provided an overview of industrial property activities and the mentoring program of INPI. The program aims to generate new business, add value to existing companies and strengthen the Amazon bioeconomy through innovation, sustainability and connection between entrepreneurs from the region and other locations. The program is divided into 2 modules, the first for potential entrepreneurs, and researchers who need to define their business model and validate their product before launching it on the market, and the second for entrepreneurs who are ready to scale, including internationally. News number 7, UFG Journal, November 7, 2023, UFG patents affordable method to measure oxygenation in liquids. A new method for measuring oxygen levels in liquids has been granted by the National Institute of Industrial Property, INPI, of the University of Goiás, UFG. The technique, called dynamic desorption of dissolved O2 in system by method, was developed by Giovanni Albino de Souza and Professor Tatiana Duque. The method, which requires only a small sample and has a fast turnaround time, is more accurate than the oximeter. The new method was developed by a company that sells microscopes and research instruments, LE Nano, and is designed to analyze oxidation time in liquids. The method is based on dynamic measurements and is biocompatible, allowing for greater speed and application within the human body. The system can detect oxygen concentrations in liquids with up to 99% accuracy. The difference between the method and the previous one is that it can be applied regardless of the equipment used. Any fluorometer with temporal resolution makes this form of oxygen sensor feasible, as the concentration is made by a well-known mathematical treatment. This makes it the most versatile and affordable method for measuring oxygen levels in liquids, an important practice in various industries. The new method has potential applications in various sectors, including healthcare and the food industry. News number 8, INPI, November 7, 2023, INPI signs a cooperation agreement with CGEE and participates in an event on GI in Brasilia. INPI signed a cooperation agreement with the Center for Strategic Studies, CGEE, in the area of intellectual property and innovation. The main objective of the cooperation is to provide strategic inputs for the national system of science, technology and innovation and to expand the use of IP information for public policy decisions. The agreement aims to produce strategic studies on IP and involve INPI in joint activities, such as the development of indicators, tools and methodologies. The partnership also includes participation in the event European Union-Brazil Dialogues on the Lisbon Agreement for the International Protection of Geographical Indications, promoted by the Ministry of Development, Industry, Trade and Services, MDIC.